like obviously what the 20 wasn't like sustainable, but like we're like that was.
What up, Manifest family? It's Mr. Mint here, back again at the Virgin Hotel with none other than Metaverse Johnny, our virtual mascot for Manifest Labs. I'm kidding, but but seriously, it's been a great event down here in Tennessee. Really dope environment to be able to network on Sol and be able to kind of further our brand and awareness for our Manifest Labs. But Johnny, I do have a question. How has it been for you being a Poly native or Polygon ecosystem lead, being here at Sol at a Sol event?
No, I think it's super cool because as a whole, people tend to like silo into the community. Obviously, everybody speaks about onboarding. It's like the big mission overall in Web3. In no form of business can you really succeed by staying in your own lane. You have to be able to navigate and swave out. And I feel like being here, seeing how Solana does their innovativeness, content is key, right? Obviously, you guys are filming, shout out. I think like that's the big thing, and it gives me a lot of ideas of ways to take it back from a Magic Eden side and help push forward the Polygon ecosystem, but massive respect to Solana. I think they're killing it.
Let's just say this. Manifest is about multi-chain experiences, and why we're here at the Solana Summer event, why we want to continue to support Sol and our initiative to expand. And like you said, this awareness that helps, we take back the data points, the analytics, and the strategies that they use on Sol and bring them back to Polygon to help further our brands and our reputation in the space. So this was just a great opportunity to be able to network and build with people. So Manifest family, I need you guys, whenever you watch this video, whatever that is, I want you guys to share this stuff and make sure you tap in with Solana and any of the chains that we go to, because that's the future of Web3 and that's the future of the occupied circle.
It's not raining no more.
What up, Manifest family? It's your boy, Mr. Mint, here live at Kaido. We're about to do the amazing race. Excited to be able to get people to experience this and have a take part in this entire Solana Fest Summer Fest. It's been an amazing experience. Network with a ton of people, been some of our biggest community supporters, and excited to really get this thing off to the next level. So the amazing race, they have a couple different things they need to do. They'll pick one of these, they'll have a timer. That timer will be set up to one of these numbers here, corresponding. They have to do this, record it, and report back to us to let us know what they've done to be able to get their points set. We're going to be extremely excited and ready to get this thing going.
Now we're headed over to go see our guys over at Hello Moon. Shout out to Eddie and Walker, phenomenal guys, our infrastructure partner on Sol. And let's see what they got going on.
Jason, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? You hanging on that bar or what? You gotta hang on the bar, see how long you hang. Yeah. What are the rules, bro? I drink. So, Mr. Mint's gotta do it.
Oh, you gotta do it?
He has to, yeah.
You gotta.
What's the deal?
So 30 seconds, 10 points, minute, 20 points, minute and a half, 30 points. The longest time is a minute 44.
I can't last that long.
Yeah, I ain't even getting on
I
that.
can't out of your vocabulary.
How's your day going? You good?
Here with the legend himself, Dub, the balloon master. What's good?
Dino now, Dino.
No, Dino actually, sorry. He went from the OG to the Dino, but wanted to just kind of briefly talk. Obviously, you guys know me as a poly builder, cross-chain titan, if you want to call it. But now with Bomba Cloud and Region 79 on Sol, Dub, how do you feel about cross-chain and like where that plays in the overall scalability of the landscape?
I think we get to a point where you need to be able to intermingle with communities.
Right.
You're not going to have that staying on your own chain. We talked about it off camera, right? Being able to jump across the pond, so to speak, and be able to interact with other builders,
Right.
other holders that you wouldn't necessarily get if you were on just one chain.
Right.
So being able to intermingle and connect from there, and then obviously build out your IP and community, and obviously get that engagement, which is also important.
You need the engagement. This is an attention economy, right? So like with Sol and Polygon and ETH and all these different chains, it's important for us to, I won't use the term collaborate, but to understand that it's symbiotic a relationship as cryptocurrency is in whole. NFT needs to work in the same way, right? Like that's the only way we get better. Quality, organization, obviously people that have business acumen, and then obviously understanding that this is an IP game, not a picture game. Like this is IP. It's about taking your brand and transitioning into the Web 2 place and finding medians, and like this is an in real life event, right? But this networking we're doing right now, this Sol is your chain, right?
Noel is my chain. I mean, I'm with you on Polygon.
See, these guys, we crossed them over. He's on Ethereum, like Bitcoin,
Cardano soon.
Sol Maxi, but now on Poly. I'm trying to get him to change his. We need to get you to change your picture to an owl one of these days. But so all jokes, the badge. Oh, he needs a badge. But all jokes aside, this is a beautiful thing. Obviously here, networking with a lot of Sol influencers and builders and creators and thought leaders. And that's the key to us being successful in this space, and why Manifest Labs is at the forefront.
I slipped. I couldn't do it.
Tell me when I'm 30 seconds.
Yeah, 15.
Tell me when I'm at 30.
As smooth as possible.
This is impossible, man.
Oh, really? If you don't beat me, dude, we got a problem.
Oh, okay, yeah, come on, man.
15.
I'm pretty sure you got it. Come on.
No way. Do it.
I slipped. I couldn't do it.
We just met up with Fast Eddie with the Hello Moon guys. Really, really cool experience here. They had like a pull bar hold challenge. Different time limits would give you certain points. Really cool experience. Nashville's a vibe. Let's keep it going. Ready?
We're claiming that multi-chain is the future. Obviously, we're poly-native builders here at a Sol event. This guy's the Sol captain and the Sol captain. And we just want to like talk about the reality of what the space is going to be like 3 years from now, 2 years from now, 1 year from now, like why it's important to be like open to the idea of different chains. That's just like us. So like, what do you think? Like,
I mean, I just like the whole idea of like cross chain. Like first, go back like a year. There was ETH, there was kind of Polygon, and then there was Sol. And those three people had different opinions in different groups, and those groups didn't have anything in common. You know what I mean? Like there were no shared walls there. And then like you started to see it evolve a little bit, specifically with like I don't know why or what. It's probably because I worked on it, but Claytosaur started to really like break down that wall because the ETH guys didn't give a shit. They're like, this art's crazy. This is like real life's like, these are real life people who work on the movies on Netflix, and I don't care what chain they're on because I want that NFT.
Right.
That attitude, what I said right there, that's the key.
Right.
See, they agree with me. Like that's actually the key right there. The attitude of like, oh, I don't care where it is. I want that.
Right.
And that's how it's going to be when the mass consumers come on. They're not going to come in and be like, I don't want that cute dinosaur because it's on fucking Solana instead of Polygon or ETH. That conversation is never going to exist. The word cross-chain is not going to exist, and it's just going to be, there's NFTs, and then you get certain ones, certain places that do certain things, like tech's going to thrive on Sol, you know what I mean? And like Ethereum's going to, I believe, have the biggest money bags just forever because they've been here the longest, and they're good at that. Bitcoin's going to exist for heavy collectors, right? And then you can tell me what Polygon's about because I'm only there for you, to be honest.
I mean, Polygon is about, it's obviously multi-transactions, low gas fees, scalability. Like that's what's needed when mass adoption comes in. A layer 2 off of ETH, it still has some of the
Trump NFTs, right? Isn't that Polygon?
That was one of the big.
People can just go put their credit card in and like, you know, there's CrossMint and all these tools, but like people in random cities like this where buying the trump cards with their credit card. I don't know where else you can do that, right? So like, there you go. So that's where Polygon exists, or they're like, mint, which is what we need.
It's coming. I mean, this is here once again. Polygon Builders here at a Soul event, and we've got Bomba Cloud Region 79 on Soul, but have to represent our chain in a sense agnostically, based on like we're coming near proving that it doesn't matter what the chain is. It's not about it's a multi-future of where the space is, and it's all about IP. And you heard it here first. So stay tuned.